Thank you for taking the time to watch this video about your academic registration information form. We are excited to help you get ready for your first semester at Bethel.
The form you're about to fill out is pretty simple, but it's also very important. Your answers will help us understand your goals as we work together to craft your first semester schedule. In this video, we'll walk you through the form question by question, giving you helpful background information and helping you to understand each question. As you fill out the form, we encourage you to take time and reflect and think carefully as you tell us about your background and experiences. We can't wait to get to know you and connect you with the departments, academic offices, and support services to help you succeed.
We'd love to be able to register you for exactly the classes you wanted your first semester. But like every school, there are only so many classes available and only so many seats in each class. And just remember that no matter what you take your first semester, all of your classes will count toward graduation. Every class gets you closer to your goal. And in all of your classes, you'll find that your professors are truly outstanding people who care deeply about you and your overall success.
Your name should already be in the top field of your form, so your first task will be to select the statement that best describes what type of student you are. If you have not taken college-level classes since graduating from high school, even if you took AP or PSEO courses during high school, select the first statement. If you attended a college or university other than Bethel after high school and you're now transferring to Bethel, select the second statement. Select the third statement if you are currently a high school student and you're part of Bethel's PSEO program. If you've completed the Minnesota transfer curriculum at a Minnesota State college or university, but you don't yet have an associate or bachelor's degree, select the fourth statement. And finally, if you're coming into Bethel having already completed an associate or bachelor's degree, select the last statement in the list.
Next, let's talk about credits that you'll be bringing into Bethel. We want to make sure that those credits transfer into Bethel to propel you towards your graduation goals. So make sure that you fill out this section as accurately as you can. And make sure that you've sent all of your transcripts and test scores to Bethel's Office of the Registrar.
First, if you've taken any advanced placement or AP exams, click yes on the form and then look through the list of topics that appear. Select the tests that you've already taken and those that you plan to take before starting at Bethel. If you've taken any CLEP exams to earn college credit, list those in the box that appears under the next question. Similarly, list the titles of any International Baccalaureate or IB programs that you've been in. If you've taken or are currently taking any College in the Schools courses where you receive college credit for a course that's being taught at your high school, list the names of those courses and the college or university that's working with your high school to provide them. Please note that you'll need to request a transcript to be sent directly to Bethel from any college or university that gave you credit for a College in the Schools course.
If you are currently taking classes at another college or university other than Bethel and you haven't finished taking those classes, let us know what school you're at and what classes you're taking. This will help us avoid repeating classes in your first semester schedule. Note that you will need to request an official transcript from your current school to be sent directly to Bethel University once you've completed the classes you're in now.
Finally, add up all of the college credits you've completed or will complete through PSEO, College in the Schools, exams, or at another institution. List that number where the form asks how many college credits you plan to have completed before starting at Bethel. Based on your transfer credits, you may be exempt from some of Bethel's general education courses. Remember, if you attended a college or university other than Bethel, either as a PSEO student or as a traditional undergrad student, you need to request that official transcripts be sent from each school to Bethel. And you need to ask that those schools send those transcripts directly to Bethel University. We can't stress this enough. Most schools have an online form where you can request official college transcripts. Or you can visit the Office of the Registrar at each school where you received college credit. Unless you ask each school to send official transcripts, the credits you've already earned will not count towards your graduation from Bethel.
For some of you, filling out your transfer credits was the hardest part of this form. Now we'll start looking forward to how many credits you want to take during your first semester at Bethel. Credits tell you about how many hours you'll spend in class each week. So a 15-credit semester means you'll spend about 15 hours in class each week. In addition, students spend about 2 to 3 hours per credit outside of class studying or doing homework per week. Most students take about 15 credits per semester, but you can take as few as 12 credits or as many as 18 to be considered a full-time student. It's really up to you to decide how many classes you think you can take and succeed in.
Outside of class, You'll have the opportunity to play sports, make music, participate in plays, and enjoy co-curricular activities. But your activities will also affect the times we'll be able to schedule you for classes. Let us know which activities you would like to participate in during your first semester at Bethel. We'll take your answers into account while putting together your class schedule. Along with these activities, Bethel has many clubs and organizations that you can be involved in.
A big part of being a Bethel student is discovering and exploring your vocation, career goals, and God's calling in your life. Your major will play an important role of helping you explore these questions and preparing you in fulfilling your dreams. You might have an idea of what major you want to choose, or you might want to start by exploring many different options. Either way, let us know what you're thinking about so that we can find the best classes for your interests. Indicating a major here doesn't mean you're committing to it forever. Studies show that most college students change their major multiple times before graduation. So don't sweat it if you're not yet sure what major you'll choose.
You might also be interested in completing a minor, which you can indicate here. Many students choose to complete a minor, but since a minor is smaller than your major, you don't have to take classes for it right away.
In addition, let us know if you're considering going to a professional school like medical school, law school, or physical therapy school after your time at Bethel. Bethel has programs that will help you prepare for professional school, and you don't necessarily have to choose one specific major in order to reach these goals. Students from almost every major at Bethel go on to medical school, law school, seminary, or similar graduate programs. Our fantastic faculty advisors and career counselors can help you learn more about graduate schools and other professional education opportunities. Let us know what you're thinking about, but again, this form doesn't mean you're committing to a pre-professional track.
So aside from your major, how does Bethel prepare you for the many experiences you'll encounter in life? Our general education program is a set of required classes that all students take to graduate. It's designed to follow you through your development as a student and as a person through your time at Bethel. And honestly, we think our Gen Ed program is one of the best and most integrated programs out there.
You'll learn about a variety of topics from a broad range of perspectives. You'll have hands-on learning experiences, engage with students and faculty from many different disciplines, and have deep conversations about life in the world. Bethel's Gen Ed program will equip you to think critically, to engage in a culturally diverse world, to work together with others, and to express your thoughts, ideas, and passions in speaking and in writing. In short, we'll help you become the kind of person that employers want and society needs.
As part of our Gen Ed program, you'll spend time studying the Bible and theology. Bethel usually requires 3 Bible or theology courses, but many students take more than that. And if you're transferring in a lot of credits, you may not have to take that many. To help us place you in the Bible and theology classes that are the best fit for you, let us know how much Bible knowledge you already have. If you're a PSEO student, you may not see this question listed, as you will have to wait until after your first year to take a Bible course.
At Bethel, we understand that each student learns differently and has unique strengths and interests. And that's why we have 2 options for our core Gen Ed curriculum, CWILT and Humanities. Based on which option you choose, you'll have different Gen Ed courses in your first and second years at Bethel.
If you choose the CWILT program, you'll take 5 separate courses, each focused on a different subject or area of study. You'll have Introduction to the Creative Arts, Christianity and Western Culture, Inquiry Seminar, a Contemporary Western Life and Thought course, and a course on Christian theology. Each course is separate, so you can focus on one subject at a time. In one semester, it may be history. In the next, it might be theology or the creative arts.
If you choose the Humanities program, you'll encounter the same areas of study as in CWILT, but they'll be integrated into a series of 4 courses where you'll learn about history, writing, theology, and the arts. Everything is combined into one great experience. Starting in your first semester and continuing each term through the fall of your second year, you'll see how many areas of thought have interacted with each other through time. And you'll read full classic text as you move through the course sequence with your cohort.
Now, if you've already received college credit for a college composition or arts appreciation course, You may assume that CWILT is the better option because you've already taken one of the courses. But remember, if you transfer in one course, you'll still have 4 courses left to complete the CWILT program, and you'll have the same number of courses, 4, to complete the Humanities program.
What's important with these two options is that you choose the program for the best fit for how you learn. You can click the link on the form to find out more information about each track. Both feature off-campus visits to concerts, museums, and theater. Both are taught by dedicated and passionate faculty, so don't worry about making a bad choice.
One of the courses you'll take in the CWILT program is the Inquiry Seminar. Like some of our other general education options, you can choose from several different topics to focus on within our Inquiry Seminar course. Out of the list of potential topics on this form, rank the 3 that sound most interesting to you. Even if you selected the Humanities program as your preference above, identify a couple of topics from this list that you'd like to learn more about. And this might help us choose other Gen Ed or elective courses for you.
For a big part of our Gen Ed curriculum, you don't have to take a specific individual course to meet our requirements. And within each category, you get to choose what specific course you want to take. Each category has both a name and a letter tag associated with it. For example, all Bethel students take a laboratory science course, or a D tag. But within the D tag category, you could take a biology, chemistry, physics, or another type of lab science topic to fulfill that requirement. Courses that fulfill the Gen Ed category show up in our course catalog with the course number followed by the letter tag. So you might see General Chemistry 1, CHE 113D. Gen Ed categories give the opportunity to learn of many ways of looking at the world and solving problems. They're also a great way to explore majors you might be interested in while making speedy progress towards graduation.
On the form in front of you, you'll see the name of several Gen Ed categories you might take during your first semester. Take a look at each category and tell us what type of class you might prefer within that grouping. We'll look at your transfer courses, your major, and your areas of interest, and choose classes for you that will get you off to a great start. You can also click on the General Education link to explore more information about our curriculum.
As you're developing your skills through your major and expanding your horizons through the Gen Ed curriculum, you can explore new and exciting subjects by taking elective classes. We've listed a few electives on this form. Please let us know what excites you.
You're almost done. For the final section on this page, let us know if English is the primary language spoken in your home. Next, did you receive any form of special support in high school or disability accommodations at another school? These 2 questions will help us better partner with you as you build towards your future.
Because every student's path to graduation is different, we can't absolutely guarantee that you'll be able to graduate by a certain term. However, if you're a transfer student or a student in Bethel's PSEO program, it'll really help us to build a better schedule for you if we know by which term you hope to graduate. Our default academic plans assume that students take 4 years to graduate. So if you start college in fall of 2017, we estimate that you'll graduate in spring of 2021. Some students graduate sooner than 4 years, while a few take a little bit longer.
Before you submit your form, let us know if there is anything else that we need to know as we build your first semester schedule. Then hit submit, and you're completely done.
Thank you for taking the time to complete this form and learn about Bethel's curriculum. Based on the information you've given, expert faculty and staff will build your class schedule for your first semester at Bethel. We'll be in touch, and we can't wait to see you on campus.
Welcome to Bethel.
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 Welcome to Bethel.